What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. We're out in the car today, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some of these MSRP cuts that we're now starting to see across the Stellantis brands. It's even getting, I thought it was only going to be Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. So it looks like it's more than that, though, because some of the Maserati MSRPs have come down, as well as Alpha. So it's interesting. But the other interesting part is there's such a wide difference in pricing from one dealer to the next. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. And look, I gotta be honest with you here. This is kind of ridiculous from what I'm seeing from these Stellantis dealerships, and I mean Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram primarily. We did a video that you guys probably saw this morning, right? Talking about the MSRP cuts at Jeep. We already see the massive cuts coming to Ram, which are very much needed. But what I found interesting is you have some of these dealers that they're getting these MSRP cuts, right? Or, they're getting this money back from the manufacturer, but they're not taking the price off the vehicles. They're still trying to sell, Jeeps at $13,000 more, plus their add-ons, their $500 for nitrogen in the tires, the, basically all the Mickey Mouse BS that we've come to become accustomed to from these dealers. And they're still doing it. And, I saw one of the proposals or one of the things that were talked about in executive meetings. And this is where I give, Tim Kuniskis credit for that, is they need to have a system in place to punish these dealers for doing this kind of crap. And that might mean no allocations for your ass for the next 90 days, which I know you're going to say, well, that doesn't help Stellantis. The dealer is Stellantis' customer. It is, but the dealer also has to make money on selling cars. And yes, they could buy used cars and sell used cars in that time period. But if there's a vehicle that's hot, that's getting money, right? People that want to buy something, and the dealer can't get it, it's going to hurt their bottom line. And I feel like until Stellantis makes that change, we're not going to see much in terms of an actual change at these dealerships. And the reason why I say that is, think about it. Stellantis, any of the Stellantis brands does not have a really good track record right now, right? They're not known for quality. They're blowing friggin' head gaskets, water pumps, electrical gremlins left, right, and center. Doesn't matter if it's an EV, doesn't matter if it's a gas model. They're all a friggin' disaster right now, all right? Can you get a good one? Yes, but there's so many bad ones that it doesn't look good. And you're trying to reinstall consumer confidence. You don't do that. You don't build up consumer confidence by consistently screwing the customers. And that's what's going on. You have these massive cuts now to MSRP at Ram and at Jeep. And some of these dealers, like I showed you in the video, there should never, ever be a $30-something thousand difference between the same Jeep at one dealership and another. Never. Like, that's ridiculous. And if Stellantis doesn't rein this in, it doesn't matter what Tim is doing. It doesn't matter what Tim Kuniskis does at Ram or Antonio Filosa does with the North American market. If they don't rein these dealers in from doing this bull crap, unfortunately, it's going to be all for naught. You can get the quality up. You can get better part suppliers. You can get that stuff going. But if you're continuing to screw the people that are supposed to support your brand, you're not going to make it. And this is the one part for me that I'm just like, they can get everything in line. They get Tim Kuniskis to come back. They start cutting prices. They're even going back to older suppliers on some of their parts. They're trying to get back to where they were before Carlos Tavares basically destroyed the company, right? But if you allow the people that are the face of your brand, the dealers, to consistently piss off your customers, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. You could build the highest quality. You could build Ram trucks that are more reliable than a 90s Honda Accord. All right? And nobody's going to care because your consumers are consistently getting screwed. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm tired of seeing it. It's been a while. I haven't been going after a bunch of dealers lately. OC Motivator is still doing like hitting cameras, walking up on dealers, looking at some of this absurd pricing. And I guess I got to get back. I guess I got to get back in the car and stop going around and talking to dealers again and exposing this crap. Because if we don't do it, and I know we're just third-rate YouTubers, right? If we don't do it, if I don't do it, OC Motivator doesn't do it, Butter the Insider doesn't do it, then it's just going to continue to happen. Like, these dealers think that they just get a pass. But here's the one thing that we've all learned, right? Every time, like even recently, when we saw these dealers trying to put these markups, these outrageously dumb-ass $100,000 markup, $10,000 markup, $25,000 markup on some of these Charger EV Daytonas, what happened the second myself and OC Motivator and whatnot cranked out videos? They deleted that crap. Now, does that mean they're not still going to try to screw a customer somewhere? No, they probably will, but it won't be as easy for them to do it as it would be, say, in the past. But I'd love to know what you guys think. And you guys are kind of like my eyes and ears in all the different states, because we got people that watch us from Canada, people that watch us from all over the country here and in the United States. And I'd like to know what you guys think. If you guys are seeing, we could just start reporting it in the comments. You can start putting dealers' names in my comments. I'll start looking at them for pricing. If you're in a city like, say, Cincinnati, for example, I'm just giving you an example. Maybe it's Cleveland, maybe it's Ohio or something, and you see a Jeep dealer has a Jeep for $25,000 or $30,000 more than every other Jeep dealer in your area. I want to know about that dealer. I want to know about that dealer. If you see a dealer that's selling, a Ram truck, and 4 other dealers in your area have that truck at $42,000, but this dealer has it at $65,000, I want to know about them. I want to know about them. I want to know about these dealers, and you can just drop their names in the comments. And this is the one thing that I can guarantee you the dealers don't want it, because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to just go after them on pricing. We're going to do this. We're going to go back to doing old school. I'm going to read your reviews. I'm going to reach out to customers that wrote those reviews. We're going to interview customers. I'm going to shine. It's like roaches, right? I'm going to shine the biggest friggin' light on you, and you scatter like roaches. That's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to do. Because, and this is the other thing, people are like, well, TK, you're a dealer. Yeah, I have a dealer license from Kansas. I do. Anyways, sorry, phone call. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm ready to get back to doing it. I'm ready to make the appropriate change. Because a lot of you guys say the same thing. I'm not dumb. I know I see some of the same things. Some of the things that myself and OC Motivator fought for, Racer X, Butter the Insider, even Lucky Lopez in multiple cases. Modern Redhead. Like, there's so many of us that are Mopar, centric channels. And I do try to cover other stuff, but I primarily cover Stellantis because they literally just give you free news every friggin' day. And I want to get to the point where I don't have anything to say. I know that sounds crazy, right? But I want to get to a point where I got nothing to say. And that's all in Stellantis' court. And one of the things that they got to address outside of the quality, the pricing, is the dealers that sell their vehicles. And I think it's time that we do that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hey, we can get the party started right now. And start dropping these dealers' names. And not just the dealership name. You got to drop the dealership name, the city, and the state in the comment of these dealers that are unscrupulous, bad dealers, dealers that screw over customers. If they are a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealership, I want to know about them. I want to know about them. And we're going to just start shining the biggest friggin' light on this so that when people go looking in a city to Google for a dealership, and I thought about this too, I might put up a website listing good dealers and bad dealers. I might have, like they have this already with Dealer Rater, but that's for sale. I want to build a website that's not for sale, where a dealer can't pay the website to get a better rating than something else. I want an honest rating system that's rated by the customers. So we might do that. So stay tuned. I'll give you more information on that. I'm looking at some of that stuff there, what my development cost and whatnot would be to put something up, but I think I'm going to do it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.